Hi guys, today we're going to be making these delicious fresh red beans. 16-ounce packet of dry beans. They are delicious, and you can have them throughout the month because you can freeze them. Alright guys, so for a fresh pot of beans, we're going to throw in this penipon that I had asked you guys to save in the penit video. That is the bone that I had frozen in the freezer, and I dropped that in for flavor. This is the best way I like to make my fresh beans. It's either with a ham bone or with a penipon, okay? I'm going to be using a 16-ounce bag of small red beans. These are my beans right here that I have soaking, and you can soak these overnight. You guys know I get up early, so these suckers were already soaking at 5 o'clock this morning. This is going to be the first step, is adding that bone, whether it's a penit bone, whether it's a ham bone, or if you want to do it with patitas, pig feet, is up to you. So my water started to boil. To that I'm going to add 1 whole red onion and a cup of cilantro. I don't have my tripod. I have no idea where it went after Christmas, so I'm actually holding my phone with my hand. And then to that we're going to add 1 whole green pepper, my sweet peppers, and this is what I use to make sofrito. Nevertheless, I have 4 of the peppers, sweet peppers here. Remember guys, there are spicy and there's some Jamaican ones. Always make sure it says sweet. Add culantro, which is this leaf right here, and we also add this to our sofrito. So I took out 6 leaves, and I chopped. Adding 1 whole head of garlic that I lightly smashed, because this is going to cook for a while. I'm going to also add 2 bay leaves. Tablespoon of adobo, 2 envelopes of the chicken bouillon. And when I make my beans, my fresh beans, I always start off light with my seasoning, and then I taste as I go, because it's not always going to be the same, because the water, evaporates and then you add more. So always make sure you taste as you go. Sazon, and I'm most likely going to add 2. Add some salsa tomate. So I'm going to put about 4 tablespoons of salsa tomate. I'll show you the can. I guess you want to call it a bean broth, or broth is actually boiling. You want to add your 16-ounce, or if you have the 32-ounce bag of beans. Alright guys, so I turn my beans down to medium heat. I rinse my lid, so you see how I leave it open a little bit so I can vent. This is just how I always place my lid, because I don't like watery beans. I like them, a little on the thick side. So anyways, we're gonna let this cook. I'll check on it maybe after an hour. All right guys, so this is what we got. Let me show you with a spoon first. All right guys, so this is our beans. That's the bone right there. I'm holding my phone and doing this with my left hand, and I'm right-handed. And it's been an hour. I'm gonna add 1 more cup of water. And I'm going to allow this to cook for another probably 30 minutes. So these are my beans. I already served my kids, so me and Paul need to eat. So these are the beans, what I did once they were cooked. I took out whatever amount I thought I was going to use today, and I added some potatoes to the other beans in the pot. I put them in individual containers, and then I freeze them, and then as I need them, I take them out, defreeze them, and warm them up that day, and they're ready to go, and I can add anything I want to add to easy meal. And it's always better to eat fresh, you guys, and you know what's in your beans. Let me go over and do the plating. All right, guys, so these are my fresh beans with the potato in it. See how nice and thick the sauce is? That's the way I like it. Not too thick, but thick enough where it's not watering. Then I just made some basic white rice. And then this is one of my favorite things. And this is like una cabecha de bacalao. I mean, what I called. This is salad. It's bacalao, a red onion, and aguacate with olive oil. And it's mixed all together. It's really good. And then I just made some regular fried chicken that I fried in olive oil. And yep, this is it, guys. This is dinner. Now these beans, as you saw, I took a little bit out and I put them, I finished making them in a smaller pot, whatever amount I was going to use today, and I added potatoes. Now all the other beans in the other pot, I'm going to put in small containers. I'll show you now. I freeze them individually. That way I can have them throughout the month. And it's good to make fresh beans because, you know, when you put in them, they're not in the can. And it's just, it tastes so much better. So thank you so much for taking the time and tuning in and watching this video. I hope that you give it a try. Fresh is always better, guys. Remember that. Make a video of all of the different beans that I stew for you guys. So basically, this is it, guys. Thanks again. It's Simply Nana with Crafting, Cooking, and Sazon. To the next video.